events. You know, the other day you're in the picture with my guys, Cool Boy Steph and J Rock. You mentioned their belts. You know, you never mention mine.
Earl Spence too.
Only reason Earl Smith, I'm stepping the boxes, but he get it past because his name sound sort of like Earl. He might be a Earl's son or descendant of Earl.
What?
Yeah, his name sound like he's Earl. You know, so I'm gonna give you a pass for him. But I will say this: you never mention my belts. You mentioned everybody belts. This dude I got 3 belts. Like nobody.
Right.
You don't
I've
mention
seen
mine.
your belts. You got a denim belt, a jean belt, and a Gucci belt.
I realize your haters is your marketing team. I'm gonna let you work, but I will say this.
Let me say this. Why when I called you to go spar the boy from the UFC, why we ain't went over there yet?
No, I asked you what was the purse. That's what I asked you. I don't just fight people for no reason. Like you think I'm just gonna be out here fighting people for no money? Like I only fight when danger arrives.
First of all,
he didn't call me out. He didn't say nothing
yes,
to
he did. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
No, he
didn't.
He called
show me a video where he called me out. Show me a video where he called me out.
Oh, I could get the video.
Dude's a coward, man. He's a coward. He's setting up stuff without me knowing. Dude's a coward. You tell him I said that too.
He called me. He didn't have no line on you. So he called.
Yeah, he get my number. He could have DM me.
He called me and he said, "Yo, tell Wallo come."
You keep hyping you always hyping these bums up, man.
No,
these
he's
boys
UFC.
be bums.
He in your lane. He do what
No. He don't have no belts. I don't have to talk to him. He ain't got no belts.
Yes, he do.
No, he don't. He get with Dana White, then he talk to me. He don't be talking to me. He can't talk to me directly. He ain't got no belts. I got 3 belts. Like you keep hyping these boys up, man.
Right.
These boys is nothing. And as soon as somebody get hurt, who gonna pay the hospital bill?
Who gonna pay your joint?
No, theirs, not mine. I don't go to the hospital. I don't go to the hospital.
When that ball went upside your head back in the day, you went straight to the hospital.
I ain't never go to the hospital. Because one thing about a true warrior, he know how to nurse himself back. I know all the techniques. I know how to stitch and all that. Stitch myself, all that. I do all that stuff. Earl told me all the techniques.
Man, let's talk about Earl buying crackhead vagina.
No. We not. Come on, man, with this dumb shit. Don't do that. Don't throw his name. That man in the grave. Don't mess his name up like that. Because now
hold on. Did you see the video of the old head who said that I posted on my story? Who knew Karate Earl?
He ain't know no Earl.
Yes, he did. And then the boy put the gun out on him. He said, "What would you do?" And the boy said, "Wham!" and slapped the gun over there. And then did like you didn't see it.
But he don't know Earl.
Yes,
what did he say?
Do.
What did he say about Earl? Who is this?
They said,
Send me the video. Send me the video. Hold up. Don't. A lot of these dudes don't know. These dudes were scared of Earl. So a lot of dudes try to say anything to slander Earl.
Old head was like 55. The boys was recording. They said, "So you knew Karate Earl?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Where Karate Earl was from?" He said, "North Philly." He said, "You ever
Where
heard
the tape at?
Wallo?"
Where the tape at?
I posted it on my story.
Where is it? Send me the video. Just send me the video. Because I got these other dudes imposters. Because what did he do? What did the old head do?
Okay. They said, "All right, show us something." So Bull pulled the gun out on him, and old head said, "Wham!" And then the gun flew over there. And then he grabbed Bull's arm and said, "I would have did this to you." And they was like, "Yo, you didn't see that on my page?" I posted on my story.
No. What was his name? He might have did know Earl if he done that.
I didn't never say his name. He was
Okay. I might gotta do some research. If he took a gun from somebody, he probably grew up with Earl. I don't know. I can't say I know everybody that know Earl, but if he did that, we need to meet up because there's some things I gotta ask him a couple questions, and if he can answer these questions, he's liable to be a sensei out here. I gotta talk to him.
Earl used to take him to the park too and taught him the
no, come on, stop saying it. What was his old head name?
I don't know. He was an old head. It was on the story. Somebody sent it to me on the story.
Well, where's the video at?
I posted it on my page, on my story.
I gotta track this guy down. If he done it, if he disarmed the man, he might have some belts on his name. I gotta get with this guy.
He was an old head too. Looked like he liked crackhead vagina back in the day.
Now, why you keep? Come on, man. Listen, there's no facts proving to that. Did you ever see?
You the one who said that you was.
No, I said no.
Found out Earl used to buy a crackhead vagina.
No. I didn't say that. I said it was people. People try to say that. Nobody. I didn't never say I've seen that happen.
Dude, you was 12. You weren't supposed to see nobody buying crackhead vagina at 12.
Earl was a community leader, man. I don't got him doing stuff.
Earl wasn't no community leader.
Listen, Earl went to Vietnam. He came home. He used to clean up the block. What are you talking about? He was a community leader. This dude used to be cleaning up the neighborhood. You'll see
Earl
Earl
was looking for change, man.
No, he don't have to do that. Earl got a check from the Vietnam, whatever. Listen. Let me explain something to you. And Earl was not. He wasn't into buying things. He was a man of the earth. He was one with the earth. He ain't worrying about buying stuff and all this. That's what I'm saying. All these boxers and stuff, they're not like karate people. They want to buy. No, we don't do that. We don't need them things.
So why you got 2 necklaces on right now?
No, that's for some other stuff. That don't count. Because this is the camouflage. Because if people knew who I was, I think more people would try to attack me. Listen, man, I got a lot of stuff you just don't know, man. You know what I mean? About this martial arts stuff.
I know Earl used to take you to the park and told you don't wear no draws up under your gi.
I think you spicy, man. You keep slandering Earl's name with the spice. You try to put spice on his name, hot sauce on his name.
No, hold on, wait.
You keep trying to put hot sauce. He never told me not to wear no drawers. He said don't wear no shirt and don't have nothing on my feet, man.
And wait, hold on. And then he told you a true warrior could battle in the raw.
No, he said you could be ready if somebody breaking your house in the middle of the night. You could defend your family. That's what Earl said. So what are you talking about?
No, you said he told you a true warrior could battle in the raw.
Yeah. But I'm talking about when danger come, when danger arrives. That's what I'm talking about. Like you want some you just real wild with it, man.
No, you was real wild with it because I was trying to figure out if Earl was molesting you, cuz.
No, don't do that. Don't mess his name up like that. Don't do that.
You might didn't know at the time.
Everybody knew Earl. Everybody knew
Earl was like, I'm gonna teach you the Cobra clutch butt cheek grip. Turn around, Wallace.
Everybody knew Earl, man. Come on, man. Earl was a pillar in the community, man. That's why when you try to slam his name, I had to protect his name, man. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, everybody from down Allegheny knew Earl. I didn't know Earl. I'm from Erie Avenue.
Earl was a legend. He was
Earl
great. You know what?
Allegheny.
I'm looking for anybody do murals out there from North Philly. Help me plug me up when DM me because I'm ready to get a mural done to Earl down the way. He need to be honored. And I'm coming out with an Earl Day, like once a year. Like we have a cookout in memory of Earl. All the martial artists around the country to come, do some seminars, do some exhibitions and all that stuff. Get karate back in the neighborhood.
Don't nobody want to do that shit, dog. Ain't nobody gonna show up.
Oh, Earl knew a lot of people. What you mean ain't nobody gonna show?
It's gonna be you and 6 niggas out there eating hot dogs, man.
Earl knew a lot of people knew Earl, Vietnam buddies and all that type of stuff. And then there's a lot of martial artists that he created some techniques that he invented and put into the martial art world. Like a lot of people
Earl ain't check him out.
When I was at that Grand Master Retreat, a lot of people was asking me about, like, Dad, you knew Earl? I was like, yeah, that was my sensei. It was crazy, man. Like he got me a lot of just being, a lot of people can't say they was taught by Earl.
Okay, so when you was at that retreat, right, and they took you out in the woods, what happened?
Come on, man. I can't keep
There's
telling
a lot of spicy stuff going on in this karate stuff, man. No,
listen. A lot of things I really can't tell you. I ain't supposed to be telling you because I could lose stripes. And at the end of the day, it's like a lot of things are sacred in our world. That's why a lot of people try to figure us out, and they want to know. They want to know like why is this guy just so great? Why do he know? I can't tell you a lot of stuff. That can't go.
So when they took you out in the woods, you can't tell us why they took you out.
No, when they took me out in the woods, it was. I'm not breaking all the way down because a lot of people like this stuff costs money. They got to come to my dojo when I open it, my class. I'm opening up a dojo soon, and I can teach them things, but they got to pay for that stuff. The game is to be sold, not told, man.
What you mean? I give up $1 million worth of game every day. I tell them.
No. I'm talking about martial arts. That's a whole big thing. The stuff you do, that's cool and all, but I'm talking about martial arts. I'm talking about defense for life. You got to protect yourself for life. Like you're not special. You don't do that. That's not that little stuff you do. That's cool and all, but I'm talking about martial arts. The arts.
So when did you first get your first denim belt? At what age?
I'm not going to even acknowledge that comment you just made. I'm not going to acknowledge that because it's not worthy of a response. Due to the fact of my I'm in a hierarchy of martial arts. I really don't. You're really beneath me. For real. You're beneath me. You're beneath my shoe. I mean, that's what you are because you just think you keep slandering everything that I stand for. There's a lot of people out there that want your head on the platter. When I was at that Grand Master Retreat, some legends asked me about you and your slander of the martial arts. It's getting global. The stuff you're doing, the disrespect is spreading around globally, and people are starting to you know, get wind of your little remarks. You know, you messing up some big deals for people. Karate conventions and a lot of stuff, man. You slandering people, man. It's gonna come back to you. I just remember you. Only reason you ain't get destroyed yet, and your blood ain't paint the canvas, your blood ain't paint the cement, is due to the fact that you're my kinfolk. Other than that, you'd have been done.
I'd have knocked you out there, love.
No, not me. You ain't got to. No, I'm the least of your worries. You got grandmasters all over. See, it's grandmasters you don't know about.
Let me tell you something. As soon as they go,
Yeah.
and the nigga up there, all that shit go out the window.
No, we don't.
Then what's the retreat song that play in their head? You got to know.
You watch too many movies, man. We don't make noises and all that stuff, man. Like, come on, man. I'm talking about grandmasters. I roll with grandmasters, man. Like, but you know, I could put one of my students on you and they'll destroy you. They'll rearrange your facial.
I beat the dog shit out of one of your students.
No, that'll never happen, buddy.
I can't believe you had a karate class and 60 people showed up.
Yeah, see, I told you that's when you know I was letting you like, damn, 60 people paid to come. Of course they paid to come.
60 people showed up to your bootleg
ass karate class. And I'm a legend. That lets you know who I am out here. And I just taught them common tactics, defense. See, I can teach defense classes all the time because a lot of people, they're not really ready for combat. And it takes years to be able to, reach the level of combat that I can when danger arrives. So that's why a lot of my retreat classes is good. Just teaching people how to retreat and being able to identify witness danger and being able to identify the exits when you walk into any room. Because that's the first line of defense when you're not, high-class martial artists like me, the exit plan. So you got to know where all the doors at, all the holes is at, so you get up out of there when the danger comes.
So what you saying is you got to be a bitch-ass nigga.
No, not actually.
Every time you walk in, say, there's a door right there. There's a door right there. There's a door right there, just in case some danger jump up.
Listen. A true martial artist like myself is always trying to give people a way out. So sometimes your way out is somebody else's way out. So, if I hit an exit due to the fact of there's danger there, that means it's danger because I'm the danger and I don't want to hurt nobody.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so when old head robbed you for that necklace back in the day,
I told you I was on a probational period at that time. I was on a probational period and I was studying discipline in the martial arts world. So at that time I couldn't exercise my martial arts.
He could have killed you.
No, he wasn't going to kill me. I had everything under control.
No, you didn't. He told you take that fucking chain off and you took that necklace off.
I was in control though. At that time I was in control because he thought he was in control because I was taking the necklaces off, but in reality I was. Because I calmed you down when I took the chain off. That's all it's about, man.
Yeah, because all he came for was the chain, you nut. What you talking about?
But I still was in control of the situation due to the fact of he thought he was in control, so I was in control. So you don't know the arts. You don't understand that. What? Psychology, man. Psychology. Basic psychology, man.
Wait, hold on. So somebody came up.
Yeah. He thought he was the man at that time.
So always came up to rob you, told you to take the chain off, and because you took the chain off, you was in control.
Yeah, I was in control because at that time he was watching me take the chain. I was in control. I could have struck, but it wouldn't have been worth it due to the fact of I would have lost.
Would have shot your ass out there.
No. I'm not worried about that. That's nothing. I've been shot at before. I've never been hit.
No, you've never been shot.
I've been shot at, but I've never been hit. So that tell you something. I would say this though. At the end of the day, I was in control because I walked away with my life. He walked away a loser.
No, he walked away with your chain.
No. See, it's different ways of seeing it. In the martial art world, we see things different. We don't quite look at things as the average human. See, I'm not normal like everybody else.
So the fact that he came for your chain, he walked away with your chain and spared your life. You was the winner.
Yeah, I was the winner. I walked away with my life. Why wouldn't I be the winner? I walked away with my life, man. People don't do that. That was danger. That was 5-star danger right there. And I knew that he was a specialist and he was seasoned in the way he was operating that pistol. Like, he knew what he was doing. So I said, I ain't playing with him.
Why? Because he had a do-rag on, the trench coat, and a 38 with rusty ass 38 with tape on the hand.
A lot of times you can measure the danger. And I knew that he was experienced. His uniform alerted me that this guy was experienced. He knew what he was doing. Anybody that walk up on you with a trench coat, a do-rag, a gun with tape around it, he put in work. And it was a little rusty on it. So that mean he put in work years ago, did a bit, he buried the gun, came back and got it again. Because it was too much rust on it. I knew he buried that gun, so he put work in that joint probably in the 80s. He was a legend. But I was more of a legend because I walked away. I walked away the bigger man. I was greater than him that day.
Dog, you was BRR, bro. Bitching at a rapid rate.
That is that is one of the highest forms of what I teach in my defense classes, my retreat classes.
First of all, you told the nigga, please don't shoot me. I got 4 kids and 6 baby moms.
Yeah, I wanted him to believe that he was in control at that time, but he wasn't. I was. And what I did is I took his whole level of toughness down. Because he thought he was in control. Like, yeah, I got this guy. He's a coward. If he only knew what could have happened that day. He should be lucky he walked away with his life. You know?
I came out the store, you was bitching at a rapid rate. God, he must have got out of me. Who? Some old lady, he had a trench coat on, a do-rag, and a 38 on a tape around the head. I thought my life was gone. I thought I was dead, God.
Listen, man, I'm going to tell you something, man. There's rules to this game, man. You're not going to be able to live like I have. Listen, man, I'm ready to be an old nigga next year, as they would say. I'm ready to be 20 twice. You hear me? I'm ready to be 20 twice.
40?
Yup, I'm ready to be 40. You know they say that's an old nigga. I'm ready to be 20 twice. Nobody. How many people you come on, man. You know how many homies ain't never get to make it to 30? I'm ready to be 20 twice, man. 22 times? How could you do that? That's legendary.
You know how many niggas is 40? What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I understand that, but I'm ready to be, you know what I mean? I'm just saying it's different. It's a little bit different. You know why? Because a lot of our homies ain't making it to 40.
Yeah. I think they were good go. Little Richie, Little Larry.
Mo Movado.
Mo Movado.
Brizza, Al.
The Clapper, Al.
Come on, man. A lot of dudes ain't making it to that, so I'm ready to be a legend. But I will say this, and that's going to, you know, I'm thinking about having a martial arts party for that. I don't know. Bring it out of it. See, I don't like to mix my martial arts associates with the regular people because they wouldn't understand. Because there's a lot of talk that we do in the martial arts world, the language that we speak, you know what I mean? Mandarin, you know, because I speak Mandarin and a couple other things. But I don't want people to feel uncomfortable.
What?
I'm talking about at my celebration, like when 40.
So hold on.
I'm having 2 different.
Because it looked like when you went away to that karate retreat, it looked like you was the only black person there.
No, it was Asians, whites, you know, a few blacks.
I didn't see no black people in that video. I seen all old ass, dusty ass white men, a couple funky ass Asians, and your funky black ass in there.
No. See, man, listen.
And all the niggas, and listen, and all the niggas that you was with had bird nests going on. Some niggas was thinning up here. Let me tell you something. Martial arts must be very stressful because all you niggas lost y'all tops.
No, let me explain something to you.
All you niggas got dropped.
I'm gonna explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. It was warriors in that, bro.
That must come with being a grand master. You lose your fucking hair, huh?
It was warriors there.
It was what?
It was warriors there.
Warriors?
Yeah, it was true warriors there.
None of you niggas wasn't no warriors.
At the end of the day,
first of all, y'all had a karate retreat and you niggas go out in the forest and have a bonfire.
Listen, let me explain something to you.
Ultra gay.
Let me explain something
all
to you.
All you niggas out there with no socks on, no shirt on, all y'all like this. Ain't fighting nobody, but all y'all niggas out there like this.
At the end of the day, I will say this. At the end of the day, cuz, let me explain something to you, very important. It's circus clowns like you that's putting a bad rep on martial arts. You're nothing but a high-powered circus clown and a coward. Because only cowards like you would speak bad down on the martial arts due to the fact you keep promoting these guys, these boxer guys. Martial arts, listen. When you think about great ones, who do you think about? When you talking about the books,
Mike Tyson.
No, hold. I'm going to give some boxing guys a pipe, but I'm going to show you how the list go. When you think about great ones, you think about people, and it's mixed, it's martial arts and boxers. But when you think about great names, Sugar Ray Robinson, legends. You think about people like Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson,
Danny Garcia,
Bruce Lee, dudes like Bruce Lee, dudes like Jim Kelly, Mayweather.
What, Jim Kelly? You talking about the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills?
No, Jim Kelly was a black karate man. Do your research. Dudes like Jim Kelly, like I said,
nobody
Bruce Lee,
know that Jim Kelly.
They know who he is.
No, they don't.
They watch Bruce Lee movies. They know who he is. Dudes
No,
like
no.
dudes. I would say Bruce Leroy, but me and him is beef right now, so I'm not going to mention his name on this platform. Dudes like Mayweather. Dudes like me. You know what I mean? Like when you think about great fighters out here, you know, I'll say boxing is mixed up, but I'm definitely on the list.
Hell, I never seen you operate none of your skills on nobody.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. It wasn't meant for you. I operate.
And then I heard about the one time you got through it in jail. You threw a fly kick at a nigga, he caught your leg and dumped you on your fucking head, and the COs had to see you. I heard about that. You know it come home. You know it come back to the street.
See,
See,
now
let me
you're
tell you, hold on.
now you're reaching high levels of slander.
Hold on.
Now you're slandering my name. You're slandering my name.
Hold on. Let me tell
you trying to put smut on my name.
Let me tell you how I come to the streets. They said, you in the kitchen. They said, now, you was one of them boys, you want to mop up, you want to do all this extra shit, you hype, you clean up, boy, you want to clean too much. They said, the old head said, hey, young blood, come here, man. Listen, man, we ain't here forever, man. You're trying to clean the whole goddamn penitentiary up in one day. Take it easy. They said, you told the old head, I'm just doing my job, man. Chill out. Old head said, listen,
you're lying.
Listen, I'm just telling you what they said. The old head said, nigga, you're making the rest of us look bad, youngin'. Now slow down with all that cleaning up and all that shit, man. Take it easy, man. You're trying to clean the whole prison up in one day. You didn't want to listen.
Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you and tell you what happened?
Hold on. You didn't want. I'm telling you how I came back.
Because you're lying.
They said
you put 20 on 12, man.
I'm not. See, you don't want to let me talk because you know it's the truth. They said, old head, you didn't want to slow down on the cleaning up. Old head came to you and said, listen, man. Either you're going to do it our way or we're going to do this the hard way. You went into, what you think I'm a bitch? And all that. They said you tried to activate your feet and old head caught your joint and picked you up and dumped you on your fucking head. And all they heard coming out the cell was, say ow! Say ow! I'm just telling you what they told me, cuz.
You lying like a living room rug. Now let me tell you what happened. I was moving and operating around the kitchen. One thing about me, when I get into things, I'm extreme in all I do. So I'm cleaning up, I'm mopping, I'm cooking on the grill, I'm doing like 50 things at once. You know what I mean? I'm in there doing my thing. Because really what I'm trying to do is spin the stewards, because when they see you working hard, they turn the other eye when you start stealing stuff. So because I'm planning the Great Escape, to take peppers, onions, make me some burgers, do all type of stuff to get it back to the block. So they think I'm super working. So the old head say, hey, young blood, come here. Now, he was a triple OG in the third to power, right? So his OG status was just historical and legendary. And he called me over. I said, hey, OG, what's going on this and third? He said, sit down for a minute, blood. I said, okay, silent. What's going on? He said, listen, all this shit you got going on around here, all this work you doing, cut that shit out. Cut that shit short, young, and this and third. And you know how I know you lying? I said, no problem, OG. And I stood down. So it didn't go nowhere from there.
You lied.
Come on, man.
You lied.
I never disrespect the OGs.
I never disrespected.
I never disrespected
for the CEO.
Cuz I never disrespect the OGs.
I'm just telling you how I came back to the streets, love.
I never disrespect no OGs. You're lying. I never disrespect no OGs.
All right, I'm just saying how I came back to the streets when I got.
They laid the foundation down.
They said, man, you might want to come visit Wallo. I said, why? They said the old head caught his foot in the air and then picked him up, slammed him on his biscuit, and then they had to.
Man, all right, so you want to tell stories. Okay. Talk about real events. You hear me? You ready for real events? No. Let's start with real events. Back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Me and this nut right here is jumping. We go into this strip joint called Fox Valley, right? So when we go into this joint was a barbaric strip club. It was a big room. It was just all type of stuff going down. All type of, you see these type of strippers had gunshot wounds and all that. And this dude took me there. I was chilling. They got gunshot wounds. I mean, anybody in Philly know where Fox Valley was off of Broad and Cumberland. It was a barbaric strip club, historical, right? So we go up in this joint, man. We up in there. I'm in there. You know me. I was a dancing machine back in the day. I ain't see a song. I ain't hear a song I ain't like. Solid. So I get on the dance floor. I'm tearing it up. I got happy feet this day, so I can't stop dancing. I look over. Who you got over there? The one and only Magic Man, Gillie. Gil was over there eating a batch of Scooby Dooby Doos. He over there was eating a wild batch. I'm talking about a Busch Garden. He was eating some Busch Gardens over that joint. I said, whoa, what the feezy? He over there barebacking some, you know what I mean, some a wild jungle, right?
You fucking lying.
That's why your lips chapped. You always got your lip gloss on. You always put that stuff on your lips. Your lips still ain't come back since back then in the day. You dig what I'm saying? You got the coochie. You got that wolf pussy. He was over there. I said, this dude is a wild barbarian. In the process of that, the chick, her old man was up in that joint. He was on security duty. This dude snatched Gil up, threw him on the wall, right? At that time, it was retreat mode. Because he all saw stuff. That's when he used to be drinking that, what's that stuff called? What was that joint to start with a G? That champagne. Great Western. That's what he was. He used to get drunk. He used to get drunk and high off Great Western and reefer. He used to drink Great Western, right? Like it was more wetter.
Hey,
no more wetter Cristal. He used to drink that and smoke reefer.
I drink a couple bottles of GW.
That was his shit. Listen, he'd be having the GW, right? He'd be posted up with the GW in his hand, right? I remember one time I come and get him, you know what I mean? Come to the crib. He got the GW. He gets started. See, Gil was the type of boy, he gets started before you go to the club. He get tore up early. Yeah, I ain't paying for that. He's one of them type boys. I ain't paying for that. I'm gonna start the party. The party don't start later, start now. So he all sauced down. He got the Great Western all up in him, right? So he had about a half a case up in him this night, right? So he got that. He smoked about 3-4 back then. That's when they were smoking the Philly blunts. He used to have his Philly blunts laced with that reefer, that high power reefer, that greenery, right? Because he had a Jamaican boy, Chico and Woody used to give you the free wood. You remember them? They used to give you the free reefer. So he's smoking and drinking, right? Getting sauced down. So in the process of this, and then next thing you know, he eating that wolf pussy. He over there doing his thing.
Lying. I ain't never eaten no wolf pussy.
I'm not lying. He was over there eating a bad batch. And the security boy, that was his old lady. He gripped you, threw you on the wall, right? At the time when he gripped him and threw on the wall, I jump right in my stance, my karate stance. I go right in my joint. Everybody look like, oh shit, it's ready to go down. And I said, come on, let's do it. So in the process of that, all I see is Gil get up, he's stumbling, he break out the door. I'm looking for my backup because the security boy, right? The security boy, he had backup. So once they knew that my feet and my hands was licensed, that's when they commenced to grabbing me. They wrestled me down. At the time they wrestled me down, you know what I mean?
Hey, I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Tell well, old head referee daddy kicked you in your ass too, you know.
Listen, man, that's TMI. As I was saying, they wrestled me down, right? As they was wrestling me down, they gave me some body shots they gave me some body.
He kicked you in your ass.
They gave me some body shots that was memorable, right? But at the end of the day, this dude turned into Flash Gordon. He ran on me. He left me for dead. I'm talking about this dude leave me for dead and everything. I'm out there. I'm talking about they ambushed me. Next thing you know, I just fell hands on both of my feet and my wrists. And next thing you know, they was throwing me out. They threw me into a car that was right outside on the curb. I landed on the car, get right back up, and I'm ready.
Nigga, you got up and ran, nigga.
No, I didn't ran. I got up and I was ready, and I vacated the premises because they was calling the cops on me. Somebody was like, we call the cops on him. I had to get up out of there.
Hey, I thought you was gonna really put some work in.
I was.
Until they
I was.
I
was until you ran on me.
No, old head kicked you in your ass.
Well, where was you at though? Why you wasn't outside waiting for me?
Because first of all,
where was you at?
First of all, old head snuck me. First of all, let's keep it real.
Oh my God!
I didn't see it coming. Old head snuck me. He dazed me a little bit, had me a little. And then I just turned around as I'm dazed. I see you all in your joint. I was like, oh, maybe he do know something. Because I knew you had went to karate class when you was 12 for like 33 days, but. The next thing you know, they slammed you on the ground. Oh, he kicked you right in your ass. All
right, now, if you remember anything, how many guys was it versus me? Now, tell the people that. Don't lie.
First of all, the one boy picked you up from the back. He had you. You was trying to, and then three of them came through, and then they slammed you on the ground and kicked you in your ass, and then threw you out the club.
You keep trying to. Ain't nobody kicked me in my ass. You lying like a little rug.
Kicked you in your ass.
Well, I don't remember that part. I don't remember that.
Oh, so you remember the body shots, but you don't remember getting kicked in the ass before the body shot.
So now I'm realizing that from you telling me all this information that you really didn't retreat. You was in the crowd watching all this go down.
No, I just had to find the exit plan.
You was in the car watching all this go down.
I had to find the exit plan, bro.
I realized you're a high-powered coward, man.
Hey, you know, it is what it is.
But one thing about it, man, I'm still legendary out here.
Yeah.
And I keep running into your followers that keep stepping to me. You really know that? Find out today. That's my favorite song. Find out today. I'll change your life. Wallo, you don't really know that kung fu. Okay. Find out and get your life changed.
So what you got belts in?
Come on, man. You already seen my belts. You know. I don't have to explain that to you. And it's still
What do you have belts in? Karate?
Kung Fu and Jiu-Jitsu. I told you that, man. And I'm working on a belt in Taekwondo.
And I'll still whip your ass, love.
But listen, man.
Whenever you want to go to the gym, just do a little sparring.
Gina be mad at me. Gina be mad at me. No, we go to the dojo.
We can.
Because if I go to the gym, they don't like me in them gyms. They might ambush me. I've been calling a lot of fighters out lately.
We could definitely go to the dojo.
You don't want to do that.
We could do that ASAP.
You don't want to. You don't want that.
We could do that ASAP.
I really, all my fights gonna be on pay-per-view. I'm not doing no fighting for free. I got to be a good person. I got to get paid. I got to get paid. Like I told you, this little UFC punk that you did try to call me out, he's a punk. He's a high-powered coward.
Why you gonna go sparring then?
Sparring. I don't fight for free. You got to be a person. We got to get some. Tell him to tell his boss Dana White to get with me. And then we can negotiate something. I don't just get out there for nothing.
I'll give you $2,000. You sparring?
That ain't no money. I'm talking about $2,000. You know that ain't no money. What I'm gonna do with that? I mean, this dude gonna be in danger. I need him to sign a waiver.
I can't pay you no more than that to get beat up. I know you gonna get beat up.
Listen, this dude got to sign a waiver that ain't gonna press charges when I break his jaw and his nose. Because people change the sport real quick. People go from being a tough guy to turn into, law enforcement quick. All that tough stuff go out the window. Now they want to get Johnny Law involved.
Yeah. Where you at? You in Philly or Baltimore?
I'm in Alabama right now.
Oh yeah, you in Baltimore. Baltimore low. Let me see the houses on the side.
Ain't no houses.
I just seen one in the background. You lying?
That's not a house. Listen. That's one of. I can't let you know. I'm on a sacred mission right now.
You wait for April to come out the salon, nigga. Shut up.
She right here.
Oh, what's up, cuz? Let me talk to cuz, man.
She said what's up. She don't want to talk to you.
Damn, cuz, it's like that?
No, I ain't say it.
What's up, cuz?
Hey, Gillie.
Why you looking so mean this morning?
Working.
She working. She ain't mean.
Huh?
I'm working.
Hey, cuz, let me just tell you this, cuz. If you ever need me to come throw this nigga in the headlock, just call me, cuz I'm down the street. You ain't got to whip the strap out. You ain't got to give him no leg shot. You ain't got to do none of that. You ever need Big Cuz to come throw that nigga in Fort Nelson, just let me know.
You said okay, like you can. Like you can step. Man, you ain't doing it. Yeah.
Just let me know.
All right, Gillie.
She said all right. All right, Nut. She said, all right, you welcome to come get beat down.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. But go ahead, nigga. Get your nut ass off my joint.
All right, man. Holla.